Hello. Just thought, come on in. Leather. There's stuff happening. I need to. So, yeah, Bukayo Saka agrees 5-year deal with Arsenal. Good old. Good. See if anyone turns up. Somebody will, hopefully. See how many seconds am I behind? 46. My Wi Fi just went wonky. What does it do for? I think I'm about. Bukayo Saka. Total for NFL. I'm talking to myself. I think my Wi Fi's just gone in it. Shit. Bollocks, I think my Wi-Fi... Can anyone hear me? Do us a favour. I'm all right, because I think my Wi-Fi's just gone wonky. I'm all right. Can you hear me right now? Oh, right, it's come back. Okay. I'm a golfer, but I hate watching golf. Bukayo Saka, 3-year deal, 5-year deal for Arsenal. Well, the Arsenal, good on him. He's a player. Friday night, innit? Why not? See, being a specky twat. Oh, that's better. I mean, I get pins and needles now where my nose sits. Where my glasses sit on my beak. Oh, I like this new Chelsea manager, by the way, Ryan Rosney. I see him talking. Just somebody I hope does well. He just seems a really nice bloke. Mm-hmm. He looks like a school teacher, mind you, didn't he? Hang on. We'll see if any of the A team are about. The guys have been nothing but support from their strike. We've had huge success at that club from where the project started. And I intend to work exactly the same way. Well, like his predecessor, Gail, Enzo Maresca, no Premier League experience for Liam Rosini. Is that something of a risk for Chelsea? Yeah. This morning, thank you very much, man. Hogan Greg. I was going to do a different one. I was going to do one about just who I follow and who I get my information from, the people online. I was going to make it a bit light-hearted on a Friday morning, but then with the fans group meeting and Conor Barron news, it wasn't really the morning for that. I might do it tomorrow morning. It's going to take ages to do as well, but Friday, beer time, sing ha. Right. Oh, Stacey's coming on in a wee minute. Stacey's ace, man. School run, aye. I am afternoon, evening, 2 from Sunderland. Yeah, I've seen it, mate. Sunderland fan, if you look at the comment I posted, the pinned comment's a screen grab from a guy on Twitter, Sunderland fan on Twitter. He reckons they're all right, like. I mean, I know nothing about them, all right, Lennon. There you are, sir. Wonder if the Jambo's about. Mr. Jambo, he's a nice chap. Do you know something, ladies and gentlemen? See what I'm thinking? I wouldn't be gutted if the game was off on Sunday. Now with these injuries, that's one less game that we've not got them. And the games after that are a cup game in Europe. It's kind of, you know what I mean? It was a question about Gossamer and Ant-Man. Yeah, Ant-Man might come good. I'm quite happy to hang on to both of them. For me, listen, everyone's got a price. If somebody comes in and offers, the right money for Gasman, he'll go. But the thing is, we don't need to sell. Remember, that's the thing. And he's a dangerous player. I think he's one of our most important players. And I know a lot won't think that, but he can change a game like that. And he was involved in the second and third goal against the Terriers the other day as well. So Oh, I mean, we're a selling club. Like I've said loads on lives and on the page. Excuse me. There's only about 7 or 8 clubs there's less than 10 clubs in world football are selling clubs, and it's your Barcelona. Well, not even Barcelona, selling club. It's Real Madrid, Bayern Munich, the top 3 or 4 in England, Paris Saint-Germain probably. The rest, every other football club's a selling club. I don't include the Saudi ones now because that's just stupid. That place, man. There's a good game on tomorrow. There's Barcelona and Real Madrid. The Barcelona play Real Madrid tomorrow night. It's in their FA Cup, or what you know that cup. You know what I mean. That'll be good. But aye. Yeah, I get it, Jason. It's one of them, isn't it? It's one of them. It's and we've got a bit of momentum. Aye, there's a few people on. Listen, I'm not going to. I'm not. There's nothing deep and meaningful. This will be like last night. I'm on here, and this is going to sound terrible. Not because it's kind of. No, I'm not bored. I just quite enjoy sitting here. Sky Sports News. Here comes Stacey. Here comes Stacey. Right, I need to change this setup. There we go. How you doing, pal?
I'm all right. How are you?
Aye, right. Nothing. See the stuff about the new kit? Oh, have I dropped out? This might be my Wi-Fi. Are you there? Can you hear me?
I'm here. I'm here.
Aye, it's my Wi-Fi's dropped out. I'm going to stick these on. Hang on. These work sometimes and sometimes they don't. Have you seen the Sunderland?
I just seen that post about the 2 boys that are supposed to be coming on loan or something.
Rangers are right. Rangers have been found guilty of breaching SPFL Rule 37 of the Premiership match with Kilmarnock. Rangers will receive a reduction of 50 ticket against Hibs, and it's suspended. It's the Flares. We need to stop the Flares.
When are they going to learn, man?
I know it's. We need to stop the bloody Flares. Right, these will take a second or two to connect. But aye. I know it keeps dropping. I will. It is. I can see it there, and it will happen. Give me a second. Come on, work. Just be patient, everyone. Because it keeps me. It's trying. iPad. Switch off the Bluetooth.
Right. A couple of pounds in the meter.
I've switched off Bluetooth on my phone, which I need for my stuff in the morning. Oh, see Windows machines. I hate them, man. I hate Windows laptops. I could have bought a Mac. Honestly, this laptop, it's going out the fucking window in a minute. Hang on. I'm just going, aye. I'll bin them. Right, can you hear me now?
Aye, I can hear you, aye.
Stacey, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
I don't know, message her. Windows is Windows. Who the two for Sunderland? And it's in the thing. Stacey, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
All right, aye, you donut. Speak then, you twat. No, the people from Sunderland, I don't know a lot about them, but the guy on Twitter says they're pretty decent, so I'll go with that. A Sunderland fan. So aye. It's on the page, I can't remember. I know that's it.
Seen it like 2 minutes before you messaged. I'm reading it as you messaged.
See, this is it. There's no rumours then, bang. I mean, I guess that is a rumour, but it's not a rumour that's come through fans, it's come through Sky. So they kind of verify stuff before they post it, And Keith Dowie's quite a decent guy as well. I quite like him.
I think it's been one of the ones that there hasn't been rumours, and now there's a couple that's kind of chilling everybody out a bit. Because even I was getting a bit like, oh, there's nothing.
Aye. And then bang, there we go.
Mm-hmm.
And what I like today, Stacey, the gaffer, I don't know if you picked up on it. I think it was Chris Jack that asked him about signings and all that. And he just said, we're looking at this, we're looking at that. And he said, don't worry, we're looking at every position. I can't remember if that was his exact words, but whatever he said, it was like, that'll do for me. No, sorry for swearing.
I think he's been a bit like, maybe heard what we've been saying about on the page, like what you said the other night about, if we go for a striker, somebody will say, but we need a midfielder. So maybe he's been reading the comments and decided to just kind of put that out there that we are actually looking everywhere.
Aye. No, absolutely, I do. I mean, he's 30, what is he, 36, so, I mean, he's grown up with the internet and social media, so it's not as if it's a new thing to him, and he's not... See, if you're a manager, you're stupid not to read social media.
Oh, definitely.
It doesn't mean you'd make a decision through social media, and you've got to remember, these maybe not so much managers, players have got so much time in their hands. I would put money on it. All the players have got sock accounts, fake accounts on Twitter and social media and all that, and get involved.
Oh, 100%. There's some of the comments you see on especially on X or Twitter, whatever you want to call it, that you see and you think, that doesn't sound like a fan's perspective there. That sounds like an actual player perspective. So it would be interesting to see.
Aye, I mean, obviously they'll get social media training. They can't say a word in social media. Someone's all over it. Even if they like a comment at Sky, it's headline news. Like you saw the Tottenham player that I think was a captain gobbed off the other day, didn't he, about Tottenham? And it's headlines like, this Man City have signed that player from Bournemouth. But did you see that? Did you see the new Chelsea manager's press conference?
No, not seen it.
I just instantly like the guy. He doesn't look like a football manager. He looks like a school teacher, but he's just a nice guy. He's just a nice guy, man. That's exactly it, Colin. We can see oppositions without showing our hand, man. So what time? So what did you do the day, Stacey, in sunny Perth?
We've been staying in Managerial a couple of days, so we were out on the paddleboard today, and we've got a boat, so we were out on that. Yeah, I'm not good at rowing.
You'll feel it tomorrow.
I got stuck and it just kept going round in circles. And my pal's partner videoed it and put that song, You Spin Me Right Round, at the top of it. So but when we went to the shows the night, so the Wayne had fun on the shows.
That today during the day, he's the coldest I've ever feel it. Even in the daytime, on the motorbike, not walking, on the motorbike or the scooter, I could have almost had a hoodie on, almost. But no, it's cold. I didn't have an air conditioner on last night in the bedroom.
It was pretty windy here the night, and that's why I said this is the first night that I felt it.
Aye.
Like I could have, when we were out walking about, I could have had a hoodie on.
Aye. The thing is, you've got the Southern Ocean there, and that's wild. There's no protection for the next thing that hits you is Rio de Janeiro. You know what I mean? It's the Southern Ocean's. Southern Ocean's not a pretty place. I get offered a job. It was during COVID, and it's this famous ship. It's been around since the 60s, right? It does drilling, but it's not oil. It does core. It's science, and it's dead interesting. I've always fancied it. So I did the interview, and I said, we'll take you. But it was to be 8 weeks, right slap bang in the middle of between South Africa and South America. And South Atlantic was like, fuck that. Sorry for swearing. No chance, because it's like that all the time, and I just spewing up and all that. It's not for me anymore.
No, we took the hired a boat this afternoon and went out for a bit, and it was dead choppy. I was like, oh, I'm not feeling this. I was turning a wee bit green myself.
The thing is, seasickness is not just actually thrown up, because if you're on it sustainably, it can make you dead lethargic and you can get headaches as well. You know, it's no nice. Like, it's a horrible feeling, man. No, I seen that. There's Cornwall can get it pretty tight, because Cornwall's pretty exposed as well, isn't it, down there? You know, down that corner. It's a nice part of the country, like.
You can get more snow, apparently, I've heard.
I think so, aye. Oh, well, just as you say that, Sky Sports News, there's a game tonight, isn't there, in the FA Cup? Is it Wrexham play tonight or something like that? It's on it. God knows what time for me, the 3 in the morning. I'm not getting up for that. But do you fancy us on Sunday if it goes ahead?
I think there's not a fear up there anywhere. Yeah. I think if we play the same way we have been, I just hope the fact that obviously Barron's got that injury, that's not going to, impact the team a bit, like they lose confidence or whatever.
But there's Mad Ali. I know.
I just need a cup of tea. It's freezing here in the heat. It's freezing here.
It's cold here now. It's 20 degrees and cloudy outside.
It's -2 here.
Aye.
I don't even know what it is.
Ali, after everything that's happened with Conor Barron, do you still fancy us on Sunday up in Aberdeen?
Oh.
Ali, you listening?
I can hear you. I can hear you there for a minute.
Did you just fart, Ali? Somebody just fart. Was it my laptop? Do you still fancy us on Sunday, Ali, winning?
I always say it depends on the team. I don't know. It can have either a negative effect or a positive effect.
Yeah.
It could go in a two ways. I'm trying to mean positive. Sometimes in life, you get thrown a curveball and it's for a reason. And we've all been talking about whether or not he does play Cameron or not. We've all been saying for weeks now, you just don't know. But it depends the team he puts out. It depends if these players come in the day and.
Hello.
Hi, how are you? It depends if they players come in, sort of thing, and they get scarf off their head and that's it, sort of thing. It just honestly depends.
That's but the gentleman here, Colin, saying, well, the new left back rule. Colin, technically, we don't have a new left back right now to the scarves above the head, and we've not had that yet. I'm going to assume what time's it in now? I would guess Rangers will do it about 5 o'clock for 6 o'clock for people going home. They're maybe doing the filming. Remember, it's not the old school where they sign on and they go into the blue room. They've got to do all this fancy stuff now and all that, which it's modern football. So I'm going to hazard a guess they'll be doing that now.
Well, they'll be going in Murray Park and all that, wouldn't they?
Aye.
What do you think? Do you think, reading between the lines when they said about his hand to reassess situational loans, do you think he'll keep Curtis and Cameron?
I know. Maybe not so much Lyle Cameron, but definitely maybe not so much Finn Curtis, but definitely Lyle Cameron.
I know.
It's and you never know, ladies and gentlemen. He might come on, and it might be one of them moments.
He might play a blinder
in the season. Aye.
Where did he come from again? Because was he not meant to come on? Was he not meant to come on a game one time and then he didn't get he double substituted and it was to see we got to his home team or something? I'm trying to think where Cameron came from.
No, he came from Dundee.
Aye, Cash actually played in GH. Aye, so.
Yeah, Colin. See, like we've talked about, us three have talked about this, and John as well. John's probably in the pub. It's not that Aberdeen anymore. You know, I mean, it's not that one. I know the crowd will be up for it and all that, but that will not bother them. They've just played at the most hostile stadium they can play at. Had a rough first half and came out and took their pants down in the second half like they did at Parkhead. So there's no issue with them going up to Aberdeen and winning at all. Not at all.
I'm thinking with Cameron, does it give him a wee chance now with Barron being injured that he needs to take the opportunity?
I know. Just thinking,
Yeah.
ladies, though, if he doesn't now, he doesn't
Well,
fancy him at all then.
No,
Yeah.
yes, no, exactly. Everyone's been saying in the fans' Facebook, why is like, I mean, and he has addressed things like Curtis get a wee bit of playing, so he knows all that everybody's giving it that weekend. He knows. So does he go and make an absolute of it, and then thinks I was right? That's why. Cheerio. I don't know.
The thing, Colin, this sounds terrible, but this reply sounds, what I'm going to say, sounds dead sarcastic. They see him in training every day, so he'll know. And it's like, why is... But I think sometimes we forget he was injured, and Rangers didn't really... The club and the gaffer didn't make too big a deal with it. They just said, look, he's injured.
Yeah.
We never really knew what the knock was, how long it was. And then I think he got a virus as well. And you ladies being ladies, you'll probably maybe know better than me, especially Ali being a mum. A virus is different from an illness. A virus can hurt you, can it? Or not hurt
Virus
you,
can last
drain
you 4
you.
months easily. It depends
Aye.
if it's a bacterial virus or if it's like a real, viruses can absolutely last you for in up to 4 months.
Aye.
It can drain your system and you just don't know.
Aye, that's it. Because it was the word virus is and the thing is, when you've got a virus, you're isolated as well. Stay at home. Don't go to training. You know what I mean? Just make sure you drink water, and
That's right.
obviously the club doctor and all that will be in touch with them via Skype or whatever it's called now. So, and it's a shame because let's be honest, anytime he played, he was good, and he's Scottish. It doesn't matter if he's a Rangers fan or not. He's Scottish. He knows the game. It's a bit of a strange one,
Not long ago since he's played, from what I can remember at the very beginning under our departed friend, both Curtis Smith and Lyle Cameron had okay games. They weren't like ranked rotten compared to some that's been on in the past.
Here's the thing, Stacey. Like again, a lot of the time we repeat ourselves, but there's a lot of I'm at 4,000 new people since January the 1st. But there's what was I going to say? Why change it? Because it's working. The pool of players he's got now is winning games. So we can't experiment. Just throw Cameron on because Twitter says so. And I don't mean that as rough as it sounds, but if it works, don't fix it. And
I know we won 5 games in a row now, so I think that's good. So as you say, no point just.
Aye. Also, Daniel's a centre mid and Ronnie left winger. So, the thing is, from what I understand, Stacey, I think we can only get one more loan. Unless there's a loan going back, like Aaron's or something like that. But that leaves
I thought that was it. We only had one man.
What was the thing
you said? Let Stacey speak out like a chatterbox. But somebody might be going back.
Maybe. I don't know. I thought we only had one left. Unless we're buying one and taking one on loan. I don't know.
The thing that bugged me, Ali, I'm going to make sure you can both speak. Ali, I'm joking. You've put me off now, Ali. What was I going to say?
About one last player alone.
One last player loan. Oh, that's it. Somebody said in the comments, if Sunderland don't want him, that means he's not good enough for us. You're like, you are joking. I can't believe you said that. Every player that we get, he's played the English Championship's a better standard than the Scottish Premiership. They got Sunderland promoted. The few comments I've seen about them, they're well liked by the Sunderland fans. They're just not fancied by the manager. And people have said stuff like that before. Oh, if they're selling them, why are they selling them? You're like, mate. That's another one that bugs me, that one.
You're always going to get that, though. There's just the fans that are, no matter who we get. We could sign Ronaldo tomorrow and they would still moan.
I know.
Yeah.
Alan. That's a very that's a possibility. The thing is, though, he's 18 now, so he's maybe not considered academy age or something like that. But it's a very good point.
I could technically he was under 18 when we signed him, wasn't he?
There was not some weird cop where he couldn't play or something like that, couldn't he, for a couple of games or something like that till they turned 18?
There was something to do with the. What was that?
There was something weird.
Something play.
But it's we're sitting in a nice place. The thing is, I'm not a stats guy, but if we beat that's Aberdeen lost 6 games in a row. Teams don't lose 7 in a row. That's the one that's sitting in my head. You know what I mean? It's I mean, am I reading too much into that, or is it you know, it's.
I mean, a lot of advocates are saying you've got a point, but I don't see us going up there and losing. But then again, we've done this before where we felt really confident, haven't we? And it came back and bit us.
Because someday when I was on the live earlier with the Rangers Journal lads, there was a comment come up, and it's quite a good comment. It goes, "There's 18 games left. If we win 16, we win the league. The one thing Rangers fans need to say, we're going to lose games again. We're not going. Yeah. We're not. You know, there's 18 games left. We're not winning 18 games. You know, let's be honest, Ali. There's no chance.
I know, especially when I'm looking at the next 2 games like the other. I mean, they've got pretty easy games, sort of thing. It's just, I know it's just, I don't know. It's just, I don't know what you can call it. I really don't think. I think it'll be a massive cock up with one team. One team will do something really stupid, and I think it will go to the wire. I genuinely think it'll go down to like the last. It's not like last year when it was like over by January and it was boring 4 months. I think it'll pretty much go down to the wire.
Aye. And I mean, it could be goal difference. That's why we need to bang the goals in.
Exactly. I know.
It is. Aye.
I mean, I could see it being another helicopter Sunday situation. Like,
aye. I know. It's just a good feeling. The thing is, after the high of beating Celtic, beating Aberdeen, this morning, like it was this time last night, the news tried to kick off about Conor Barron, and I was like, oh, fuck.
Yeah.
And it takes a bit of wind out your sails, doesn't it?
I know.
It takes a bit of wind out your sails.
Because I was at the gym literally, and I'd just done a class, and my mate said to me, they're both Rangers fans, and they said, "Have you heard the news?" He says, "Conor Barron 8 weeks, his legs in a boot. Sterling not as bad. Mikey Moore's just a knock. Mikey Moore probably." And I'm like, I just looked at him, I went, and that's how I put it in the, and I'm like, seriously? And then obviously I thought maybe it's a wind up, maybe it's just somebody trying to annoy us. And then it came in about an hour later. Then it's confirmed literally.
I mean, I think I went to bed and it wasn't confirmed by anyone, and it was you lot in a wee group chat. I woke up because that's the first place I go now is, you know, the podcasters group chat, because I'm not in many group chats because it's just, but ours is quite funny as well. But I usually keep me on the ball with the time difference. But I was like, but listen, we've dealt with this. Is Rangers, Ali. Stace, you remember 9 in a row we had it. We've always had it. Alan McCoy breaking his leg, goalkeeper, the goalie. It's football. It's not unusual. It's just, and the thing is, I'm now thinking more as a father now. I'm gutted for him as a person because the World Cup's coming up and it doesn't matter what Rangers fans. A lot of Rangers fans, I understand that issues with Scotland, but that's not. He'll be dying to go to that World Cup, man, and I'll be gutted if he doesn't make it to the World Cup. You know, even if he's not a player, that'd be some experience going over there.
Even if he was just going as part of the squad, like, you know.
It did, didn't it? I know, and here's the thing though, right, and this is me thinking as an engineer, right, see when I'm offshore, right, or at work, see we get a big breakdown, my bosses will say, how long is it going to take? And if I'll say 7 hours, but it's only 5, you add the 2 hours on. And they know that. They know that's the rule. If I go over that 7 hours, I get my arse felt. So that's why 8 to 12 weeks. There's no way it'll be 12 weeks. I think, and I may be being a bit OTT here. I think it'll be 8 weeks. He'll be back. You know, they say 12, so as he comes back after 8, 9, we go, oh, well done, Rangers. You know, that's a kind of trick. Everyone knows that. You know, it's the oldest trick in the book.
So what do we think with Sterling then? Is he actually injured or is that just them getting to put the legal stuff?
I know, I can't, Ali, I'm not sure.
I think, this is such irony, I think he saw the car, he might have injured himself in the crash and it's forced an injury, which after just coming back from a long, I know everyone says he stands in a blade of grassy, and to me you can't be that fragile. I think he's had an injury in the car and it's caused, he's come on for a couple of minutes on Tuesday and it's obviously had a knock-on effect. That's what I'm saying. Or else it is just they're taking him out of the picture. Or
it could be real. It could be he has actually got a knock. you know. But it's certainly convenient for him to have an injury right now. You know, let's put it that way. But I just
Yeah,
want
that's what's making it look more suspicious, isn't it? I mean, I know it was reported that he had whiplash, but
but those BMW are pretty safe cars. You saw the airbags are they more or less cocoon you into you can't move. But it's just a silly boy for drinking, you know. And these guys, Rangers will supply him a car if they want them. You know, Rangers will get that. What they called? There's a chauffeur company they just phone up and they can have a car sitting at their door 24/7. You know, but it's just anyway.
But see, the thing is, I mean, it's only 1 pint and you're over now in the UK, so
That's right.
But they know that rule.
Mm-hmm.
They know
that's
that rule.
true. It's like one small glass of wine. One small glass of wine. Like you have one small glass of wine and
it's like 38 if you're over 38. So, I mean, the boy could have only had one beer and thought, I've only had one beer, I'll be fine. And he's blown over and it's drink driving.
Exactly. So, you don't know. I mean...
And it's the thing is, it puts a bit of spotlight on other lads. If he's going out and having a beer after a game 3 days before another big game, what are they doing? You know, he's probably spoiled something for the other players now, because other players will be told, right, listen, you're not going for a beer tonight. You know what I mean? He spoiled it for the rest of them, if you know what I mean. But I don't know, man. I don't know what the drink driving thing is. Do you know the easiest way not to get done with drunk driving? Don't drink drive.
Don't drink.
They're at 35, so say he's below 36 with 1 pint, he's still over, so he's still going to get done for it.
The thing is, Stacey, and I'm sure many people reading this, you can get a random drug test. I could have got it in my work where we get swabbed but people used to say offshore, people say, oh, you can do this to pass a drug test, you can do that. Don't have drugs in your system, and I can guarantee you pass it. you know what I mean? It's, but half the nurses out there dilating it. I shouldn't say that's the thing about being live. You can't take things back.
That's true, because I do know somebody that got away with doing something on the rig. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. No, I know. I'm not going down that road. I could get people into trouble. Yeah, I know we're getting done for the flares. I know exactly, and it's. I mean, exactly. Like, you know, because what I do, right, you'll see me post. I take the motorbike down to the beach, right at the bar, but I leave the motorbike outside the bar, and a taxi, like that bar of drinking alcohol, Purple Haze. I've kind of stopped going to Y33 in town, but for one reason or other. But that bar down the beach, it's 9 minutes away. A taxi is less than £4 back. You know what I mean? It's.
I know. Again, I've got a conspiracy theory.
You're brilliant at these, Ali. You're WhatsApp man.
and again, my mate said last night, no, the fact that who is with in the car, who's already got a driving ban for a year, was he driving and Sterling's taking the rap, or is that too far field?
That's too far field because there'll be CCT everywhere.
Well, I had that thought.
Ali, I think if they do that, that's perverting the court of justice. That's jail. That's actual jail time. No, I think that's an Ali one.
You're not the first one to say about him covering for Matondo because he's already banned. A lot of people have said that. But no, I think it's a bit too far-fetched.
He said he was driving alone.
No, apparently I'd heard that it was Matondo.
It would be out there. There's cameras everywhere on that road. Nah. But, and there's no reason for them not to lie. If they've done that, man, they're going to jail, man, and I want them both out of the club. Because that's perverting the court of justice. That's not what we... Because, you know, we've talked about this many times. People say that player's not Rangers standard. Rangers standard to me is that stuff. Don't be on the front pages. You know, be nice, be Jack Butland. You know what I mean? Be Mr. Greg. That's who I want. That's my levels. You know, be a good person. You don't need to be a good football player. Just conduct yourself. Sign autographs for the kids. Take the pelters that you get now and again. Be nice. And the main one for me is stay off the front pages. And that's Rangers standard for me. Yeah. No, but the thing is, that's one thing. I'm not going to post anything about that on the page because this morning when I did my video, I was loath to, I put it in the private group yesterday about the subscribers group about the crash and all that, because in there I'm a bit more, and there's only, 250 of us, so it doesn't get out of hand, whereas the page, if I put it up, I just couldn't be bothered with the fallout of it. But yeah. Andrew, he's been charged with it, and he's to go to the PC the court in April. There's something in it.
Yeah, somewhat.
But, aye, Andrew, I think, Andrew, you're always, everyone's sensible. Ali's just nuts, but no, but she's good value. I want them out of the club if that's happened, and I don't care who it is. I wouldn't care. If Danny Rowe did it, I'd want him gone as well, but he won't do that. He's such a nice man, him, isn't he?
Aye.
See, the thing is, I get what you're saying about wanting them out, because that's no Rangers standard, but at the same time, like the teammate camaraderie there for taking the rap, you can sort of respect a little bit.
I know the no grass thing, but that's the thing is, I'm not. I mean, like, I've told you the stuff I get in the DMs, the death threats, people putting targets on my daughter's head and all that. I could have people in jail tomorrow and in the papers, but I don't. It's not my thing, and I know it's bullshit anyway. But it's no. It's I get the no grass rule. Yeah. I mean, that was what was that? A BMW? What is that? High end BMW M6 or whatever it was, or something like that. It's a flying machine. You know, I think it's a 4-wheel drive as well.
Somebody on Twitter made a good point about it, like about all the fans turning on Sterling and wanting rid of him. And they made a good point about the players over the years that have been done with drunk driving, and Gaza and Carry On, and we've always backed them because they're human and they make mistakes. Yep. But I definitely boy dangerous, and thank God he never killed anybody. But at the same time, as well, like he's still a good player.
I don't. If it's straight, I was going to say there's nothing straightforward about drink driving. But if it's just drink driving, silly boy, you can stay. But if there's any dodgy stuff going on, off you go. I'm not having that at my club.
Yeah.
But Danny. I mean, let's say let's move on from that one, because it's just crap. It's not. I don't mean you're talking crap, but it's just. But Danny, he's a kind of, if you had a daughter, you'd want your daughter to marry someone as nice as Danny, wouldn't you? I did a 2-year ban for drunk driving. I can't. I did it in the 90s. Doesn't matter what it was, but I get done for drunk driving, so I'm not. I've got to hold my hands up to that. So there we go. But anyway, we'll move on from that.
I know Danny's. He's just. I mean, can you imagine when we really get nothing against us, firing all cylinders, and just. I mean, he's had such a rough start. Can you imagine when everything's just amazing? How he's such a class guy. I mean, even the day that he get, when we beat the Old Firm, like, up. And he came up, all that. He's just oozes class. I haven't seen a bad side to him at all.
Aye.
And the fact that he's talking to the fans outside his house and that, don't get me wrong. But they were saying if they're singing that song at him every day, I would get fed up at it, I know.
Aye. And it's just, and apparently at the press meetings, he shakes everyone's hand after every meeting, after everyone. It's not, that wasn't just a one-off.
Oh, really?
He does it every single game, and he knows all he's getting to know the lads and all that, and that's a good thing. And there'll be times, there's going to be times where he'll have to be asked awkward questions, because like I say, ladies, we're going to get beat somewhere down the line, and it could, and he's got to be able to take that. And we as fans need to be able to accept that one as well.
Well, off the park, not to go back, but, I think he answered all that quite well in the press conference as well.
Yeah.
That's another test, because it's not going to be the first, and it'll not be the last time that there'll be something off the park that he needs to talk about.
Yeah, the thing is, it's they're media trained, and it'll be prepared for it as well. I've been prepped for it by the media stuff. Danny Crossett as well. The thing is, Andrew, you watch him on the sideline at a game. If you don't, when I've been at Ibrox and seen him, he was not that Danny Rowe. He was screaming and shouting at the players. You ask anyone that sits in enclosure and that, no, he's got a ruthless side. And I actually think, I bet he tore a strip off. I want to try and move on from this, but I bet he tore a strip off Sterling.
Oh, 100%. And whoever was or wasn't with him in the car.
All right. Anyway, I want to move on for this because it's just it's kind of crap. Like, you know, not the it's something we need to talk about. But do us a favour and see if you don't follow me on YouTube. That's it there at Frankie J. My numbers are actually sort of going up there. I think I've gone up about 100 in a week, so that's cool. But it's nice. What's your Maggie saying? Yeah. The free kick specialist, man, that's been a godsend, isn't it? That's another thing, bugger. We're going to be missing that crosses.
The crosses are amazing. It was just like, you look at the 2 crosses from Tuesday. His first one, obviously, it was picked up. And it was almost the same. I watched it. It's almost the same spot to put it in. Second one, it was just literally bang almost in the middle. I thought, class.
See somebody else taking them instead of Tav as well, just to give him a bit of a break.
John, just the Rangers Journal, when they asked me, but what we have got going, me, the Rangers Journal, and Hands Across the Water, lads, the 3 of us have got a thing called Rangers Unified. So we've done one monthly one, the Rangers Journal run it. We're going to do it every month, just the 3 of us, and we're just going to do our own thing, you know. But I think I take the lead the next time, so, and it'll be on my pages, and I like Skype. I do. I'm on loads. I know. Thank you. The Journal lads are great, man. Make sure you go and follow them. But do you know? I remember the Hearts fan that jumps into my comments now and again. What's his name? Shanklin. They banned him, and I was like, because he's actually all right, isn't he? He's actually quite a good guy.
Yeah.
But Scotty, the main boss at Rangers are in Sky Sports News. Everyone, hang on.
Yep.
Sky Sports, Coach Danny Rowe. Everyone's hungry to keep that one.
Oh, it's the you've seen it. Aye. He's a nice guy. What about that haircut though? That's a lot of hairspray, isn't it?
Hairspray or hair gel, man. I don't know what.
Aye. What was this comment? Okay, that's good to know. Alan. And the thing is, we do it. I mean, and Big Cornelius, he could take a free kick and dead ball as well, couldn't he?
What's his update injury, Cornelius? Is he still months away?
The end of the month, start of February. So I mean, I would sign him. Ali and Stacey, because he's a bit of a Swiss Army knife. He can play.
I like him. I would sign him too.
And he can take a free kick, and he came across as a really nice guy in the media as well. You know, he's media savvy. A nice guy, and there was a leader in there as well. So, good. Somebody said that one of the 2 Sunderland guys we've got is a real vocal leader. So that's what we need. Yep. So maybe that's what we're looking at.
Just getting some experienced leaders in there. But this set piece coach, do you know? I think it feels like just a couple of games ago we were sitting here saying, I don't know what he's doing because we're not seeing any difference, and then. Boom.
Yeah.
Like
I didn't say that, but plenty did. I mean, I know I didn't, but plenty did. And you're like, come on, man. The thing is, this season's proven we need to be patient. Just be patient because it falls into place. The thing is about Deja, right? Big Deja's back. I know he didn't play a game there either, so he's going to be a bit less match fit. He has moments because I remember he had a couple of cracking tackles the last few games, and I remember at Parkhead Hampden. My last game when I was in Glasgow, in a couple of in the penalty box tackles, but but he's still. I think we'll be quite happy when he goes back to Wolves, if you know what I mean. I wouldn't be looking at signing him, put it that way.
No.
But saying that, Fernandes is growing on me even more. It's like every game, I seem to like him more and more.
A defender striking. No, I saw something a few weeks ago. I thought, you know what, he's actually not as bad as folk make out, and just every time you see him now more, his confidence. I think he's an okay player.
I think a lot of us forget that he wasn't really playing professional before he came to Rangers either. So
right. Oh, hang on.
It's like
wait. Oh no. Give me. It's nothing. I jumped the gun, and it's just live score putting up Danny Rose stuff.
He's sort of like our Ingemani for last year, mind when he was so raw, and I think Fernandes is the same this year.
I don't actually do that Rangers WhatsApp thing. Hang on, I'll look at it. Rangers FC. Hang on. Nah, I don't see anything in the Rangers WhatsApp thing that suggests a player. No, they're talking about this. The last one's the sanctions because of the pyrotechnics. We need to. If it was a pyrotechnics when you're not, you've just got me flapping there, Stu. You bam. But I don't know. I get enough messages. As like I say, I've just switched off the messages to the page because it's too much hassle, man. You saw that message I showed you, so I was getting, man, and that's all day, every day, man. It's like I can't be bothered with this anymore. And the thing is, most Facebook pages have the messenger thing switched off anyway. I just feel I just did it because. But the thing is, I've helped people, not saying I'm anything special, but I helped players that had family members that were ill. Said, look, my father's terminal. Can you help? And I was like, Craig Houston helped me actually, and there was players went to see him at his house and all that, but it was all done privately through the DMs message. But I can't do that anymore. It's just guys asking me today, have you watched the Arsenal game? No. Or go and watch it on YouTube, look, mate. And said, how much are the strips in Thailand? Use fucking Google. You know what I mean? And it's all day like that off people, you know, like, come on. But anyway, stop moaning. I think the natural one for me is for Barron and Sunday is probably Asgard.
I wasn't. I mean, Tuesday. I know he came on and he did cause problems, sort of thing. But I don't. I'm still a bit. I don't know.
I know.
He's got moments, and then he's just like.
That's
he certainly
Tuesday.
I know he caused problems on Tuesday. Like I mean, people have physically had his jersey and physically were like, and he's like, "Come on, ref." So yeah, it can cause problems, but.
I know he can, and it's like. Because what I liked about the Aberdeen game the other night, we played well the whole game. It wasn't just like a second half or 25 minutes. It was a whole game. We did get lucky. Let's be honest. They should have scored twice. With a decent striker, they'd have scored twice. But listen, maybe it's just our season when it comes to all that. You know, you need luck to win a season. Especially, luck's going to be a big one this season.
It's a bit time we had some.
I know. We've waited 15 years for it, man.
That's how I was pretty happy when I seen Kavanagh said about us going for a striker as well. Because as much as I like Miovski and Chimiti's obviously starting to come good.
Yeah.
I think we need
somebody else to put the ball in the back, and it's somebody that's going to get it right. There's 18 games, get a goal every set. So we need somebody that's going to get 9 goals on top of those other two, you know, because a striker that scores a goal a game's not coming to Rangers because that's many, many millions of pounds.
I just think it's more and more this season goes on. I just think it's mental. We chase Dessers away. Like, it wasn't the finished article by any means, but
his wife wanted out because she was getting abuse as well.
Yeah.
You know,
like,
but
do you blame him?
The thing about Asgard, like we've said, I think Asgard, the manager sees Asgard as part of his finished article when we play the way he wants to play, not this rough and ready stuff that we're playing now, but when we're his team, and that's not this. It's not next. That's 2 summer transfer windows again. That's 18 months away, and I think he sees him in that team. So yeah, I like to say it. I know. Because the thing is, Cameron's no match fit either. You've got to remember that. He's not been, well, unless he's been playing at the reserves, and I'm not sure if he has been. I don't really follow the youth stuff that much. Yeah. I know. Danilo can go, man. I've got no issue. Danilo, because apparently, I think it was Andy Halliday. Andy Halliday said he knew somebody, and he said, see, in training, Danilo's unbelievable, but it just doesn't transfer onto the pitch on Ibrox and Saturdays and Sundays.
I've read something about that or watched one of the podcasts with him on it saying that he's one of the best finishers, but
I know.
No, I was all for giving him a shot again, but no, I'm sort of done with Danilo now.
Yeah, no. Diamande, we could do with him doing the full shift as well, you know, because he did a lot of good stuff against Celtic, but he needs to do it on Sunday up the road there. You know, but it's just good to be talking like this instead of the doom and gloom stuff of EBTs and all that crap. You know, it was just horrible. You know, because I've spent this last week a lot of time just watching old videos, and I ended up watching one about Craig White, and I was like, what are you watching about that Walloper for, man? You know, he's evil, one evil man. But anyway, that's anyway. I see. I mean, a lot of people mention this chap at Motherwell. Aye, they're doing well this season, Motherwell, weren't they?
They've been doing really well as well. But somebody else was saying to me about him and about the boy for Kilmarnock as well. What's it? Watson?
Aye, that's another guy. There's a guy keeps doing. He's another guy that I just blocked today. He kept DMing me saying, "Post about Watson." I guarantee you, Watson signed. Watson signed. Why are you not posting it? Why are you not posting it? 19 messages in 20 minutes. I was like, off you go, man. But I'd rather get the death threats and that stuff. But anyway, we'll move on. So, what's your plans tomorrow, Stacey?
Tomorrow we're going to see the Giants. So there's like giant memorial things all over Mandra. So we're going on the Find the Giant tour.
Right. For those that don't know, Stacey's down in Australia near Perth on holiday, so that's why we're asking. What's your plans tomorrow, Ali?
Well, I've been working all this week, so tomorrow I'm just getting the house gutted, all the Christmas stuff, just getting stuff to charity and just having a feng shui, just had a big clear out and just chill because I've been at the gym every day, twice every day this week, really pushing myself. So I think I'll just have a chill day tomorrow.
The Celtic play tomorrow?
They not Sunday was as well. Oh no, well no.
I don't like typing Celtic. Wait a minute, what was that? I just see. What was that? I just get I hate when you close a flipping notification without looking at it and then it disappears.
Thing is, we've got the cup. We've got obviously Sunday Aberdeen, then we've got the cup. Then they've got their game in hand next week, sort of thing. So I don't know.
Aye, hang on a minute. I'm just looking at something, but no. As it tomorrow, as the United at Parkhead, I'm telling you right now, they'll absolutely hammer them. They're not losing at Parkhead with Martin O'Neill because he doesn't really do much. He just says, "See what you did when I left 6 weeks ago. Do that again." I know it's not that simple, but see, as a Celtic game live, no, they're at Parkhead. That'll be a 3:00 game tomorrow. So
I know, but the manager bounce. I know.
I would put 4-0 if I was a big gambler. I'd be putting them winning 4-0 on Saturday, easy. They'll get the. I don't think the new team, the new manager bounce is so relevant now, but he will give them something tomorrow. He'll give them that.
He'll get the, yeah. I said that the next two games for them they should win easily. I said that to Mummy when we were talking about it yesterday. He's got two good.
Aye, but like I say, everyone says, just do our own thing. If we just win our games, the rest will take care of itself. And we've always got to remember, people. Denny McInnes is doing fantastic through in Edinburgh with the Jambos. All his teams fade. They always fade. Whether it was West Brom, one of the Bristols. I mean, he will. Aye. Just right. What's this comment?
Just hope your match isn't off with the snow.
I know. I think there's a guy commenting the page. He lives right next to Batord, and he says it's pretty grim. And a couple of offshore guys, and what I've said as well. Now they've been in hotels for a week in Aberdeen. And trust me, that gets boring. But you're still paid full whack. But aye. It's the FA Cup weekend in England, isn't it? I think there's a game tonight. Wrexham tonight. I can't stand Wrexham. They've got real close ties with Celtic, so. But aye.
There's no Liverpool and
Say again, Stacey? Say again? She dropped it.
The Wi-Fi went.
Oh well, aye. So what were you going to say, Ali? You were going to say something before she spoke.
Just about the Neil McCann effect. As I actually, it comes up suggested feeds in my page. They're all football suggested accounts.
I can't hear you either. That's my Wi-Fi's gone. Can you see me? I can't hear. I can't hear either of you. Oh, do you know what it is? I opened the fucking box and that's my fault.
You've done that again.
Messing around with my iPad, the thingy. Sorry, what a chip. Sorry.
Are you going to stay?
All right.
David Watson.
The thing is, right, see this comment, right? Everyone knows those two players are potentially going to go to Rangers. Anyone can say that, and then when they come, they go,
Yeah.
I told you so. I don't read too much into that.
And
Aye. Language. Sorry for swearing again. I know. Sorry. James McLean's not a very nice person. I think Rangers should sign him. He is a DFB, isn't he, man? Proper.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
Aye. No, I won't say too much, but I know for a fact Celtic got close ties with Wrexham's. A few of me and my friends bumped into them one day near Central, so we'll leave it at that. but aye, it's just that we're sitting here in a good page, a good way. There's nothing to really be negative around Rangers now, is there? I mean, Connor Barron missing, that's a sore one, it's bad, but it's not the end of the world, let's be honest.
it's no life-changing career. It's no like he's out, that's his career finished. It's just, it's pardon the pun, a knock in the road, but it's a knock in the road, and that's it.
We won't lose the league. Put it this way, we won't lose the league because Connor Barron's not playing the rest of the season. If it was like that's a kind of a way to look at it. We should get players. And I mean, we might be reassessing who we're going to buy in right now, because if there's a saving grace is the fact it's happened during the transfer window and quite early in the transfer window, so it gives us a wee bit of an option here to go.
Aye, it's not like we're going into it's the last night and we're panicking.
Aye. Well, there's a wee bit of like Colin says. I mean, we've been through hell and back for the last 15 years. It's been awful, let's be honest. But and here we are. Listen, ladies, that's 11 o'clock here. I'm going to have an early one. I'm going to go for my shower, a great big fart, and go to sleep.
In that order?
In that order.
So thank you, as usual, for joining in, ladies. It's always good blethering with you. And make sure, keep me up to date, Ali, with any signings tonight when I'm asleep. Right. Cheers, Stacey.
Right.
Cheers, Ali.
Right.
Cheers, guys.